Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Mark Martin's AAA Brickyard Ford from 2006. As always, take a look at the box. You see you've got some of the nice artwork again. AAA number 6 Mark Martin, Roush Racing. Got some of the blue and silver from the car. Preferred Series, Team Caliber. Same stuff on the side. This one actually does say number 6 instead of number 06 like the other one. They total 5,004 of these things. It's funny that the MOQ number now is 504, and I guess back then maybe it was 5,004. I don't know. Though they really didn't do the MOQ thing as much. I mean, they still had it, but I think it was more just they just produced a bunch of them. They didn't really worry if pre-orders happened. I don't know. Anyways, you got some of the free features of the car, Roush Racing, Mark Martin, all that good stuff. Same stuff on the side of the box. And you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the car itself. By the name, you can tell that it was, of course, raced at the Brickyard. It's funny it is specifically labeled as such because this also did run at Dover. And I'm pretty sure the Dover race came before this race, so I don't know why they're specifically calling this the Brickyard car. I don't know, just people saw Brickyard and we would buy it more? I don't know. It honestly should just be labeled as the AAA insurance car because that's what it is. Interestingly enough, this basically is the first version of the car that still exists to this day because that's what Joey Logano's car always is just the AAA insurance car. It's kind of similar to, the newer Logano cars anyways, mostly blue with the white. I mean, obviously now the last couple years, including the car he just won in, is just now solid white with some blue stripes. But for, the longest time, his car was always blue with a white hood with some red down the side. So this is kind of the original version of that, in a way. This car is also a nice metallic blue. I hope that's coming across on camera. I love me some metallic colors, and this one has that. It's even got like a fake bumper on the back, which is funny to see. Definitely a really cool paint scheme. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have AAA, AAA.com. I love that they actually had to put a white outline around the little swoosh, because otherwise it would be a blue swoosh on the blue car. Got Ford Fusion number 6 and Roush Racing. Down the side, you have AAA Insurance, Auto, Home, and Life. Got Pennzoil, Sherwin-Williams, Mac Tools, and Salute to Mark Martin on the side. Nothing on the C post. On the B post, you have AAA, Salute to Mark Martin, Maxwell House, Coca-Cola, and Ford Racing. Mark Martin's name on the name rail right there does have your regular contingencies and such up front. On the back, you got AAA Insurance number 6, Ford. And on the deck lid, you have AAA Insurance on the white background. Obviously, nothing on the roof back then. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. Got nothing on the other side of the hood for some reason. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously, the deck lid is open. You get your typical fuel cell and such back there. And there's the roof flaps if you want to see that. It is funny how they are the same roof flaps. Like, they still have the spots for the tethers to go on the owner series. And there's the inside of the car if you want to see that. This is number 1070. Once again, there's not a whole talk about with a car like this. Just another cool kind of special paint scheme from back then. They used to run a bunch of different paint schemes in the early years of AAA. Like, especially even with David Reagan, you had, here's a AAA insurance car, and here's a AAA travel car, and the regular AAA car, and they had the AAA, save money buying the AAA card car. And they had a Red Sox car for some reason. But nowadays, that AAA basically only has, 1 or 2 races every year with Logano. They've definitely kind of fallen off a little bit in their sponsorship, but maybe it'll get better now that they actually just won a race with Joey Logano. As I said in the last video, Joey Logano just won a race at Texas with AAA, and that was AAA's first ever NASCAR victory in 20 years in the sport, which is just insane to think about. Anyways, if you want this card, it's not too hard to get. This one's a little bit harder to get than some of the other ones. Both the primary had a lot more made, so that one's a little bit easier to get, as well as his what was meant to be his final ride, which we'll also be taking a look at soon. Anyways, remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. So go check that if you want anything. But I think it's strange all there is to say. This has been a review of Mark Martin's AAA Insurance Ford for 2006. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.